Well, Dion Agee has been named the new executive director of the Mammoth Lakes Foundation, and Sierra Wave Media's Rob Gill spoke with the longtime Eastern Sierra local.
The Mammoth Lakes Foundation was started 25 years ago. Dave McCoy had a philosophy to do things that the community needed. Back then, the community needed a way to educate its residents and its young people and give them an option to go to school, go to college without having to leave town. You know, it was about education and it was about cultural enrichment, arts, and our community. So we have a 100-seat theater here on the college Mammoth Lakes Foundation property. And so we're really focused on both the education and the arts. And the Edison Theater has great year-round programming and really offers a great service to our community. I think there's so many great things that we're involved in. Probably the most timely thing coming up is our theater season's beginning. So we have 9 months of programming getting ready to come at you in the Edison Theater. And you know, I guess a couple weeks before that really gets rolling, we've got our golf tournament, the 15th year of the Sierra Star Classic, where you know you can come and play golf at Sierra Star and help us with the scholarships that we provide to the local students. You know, we've got a great opportunity working with Cerro Coso College to enhance the education of our high school students as they're transitioning into college. The advancement of the Cerro Coso programming that allows high school students to graduate high school with their AA degree. And that's something we're really focused on right now, to work with Cerro Coso College and shine the light on the difference over the recent history and the changes that they've made of offering to the local students. And those graduating high school students now have the opportunity to be prepared, like probably hasn't been offered before. And I think that those are some of the things that we need to shine the light on and let the community know about. Not only the community, the kids that live here, but maybe potential families that want to move to our area. Because moving to an area, one of the first things the parents are going to look at is what educational opportunities are there for their kids. You know, one of our first strategies is to create some new blood bring some new people into the foundation. We need a new donor base. We've got some great donor base that's out there, people that have been involved for a lot of years, and it's time to refresh our strategies and maybe the outlook of some of our events and our fundraising activities. And I think one of the first things that's on my list is to create some clarification in the community to exactly what the Mammoth Lakes Foundation does, and what foundation are we? There's a lot of foundations out there right now, and we're the foundation that Dave McCoy started. We're the one that brought this college to our town and offers these scholarships to these students, and I think there'll be some new excitement with the new changes that we're bringing. Having grown up here, having been friends with the McCoy family, and being a part of the Mammoth Mountain ski team, graduating high school here in Mammoth, I'm connected to the community. I have like I said, a long resume of things of running my own business and working at other nonprofits like the U.S. Ski Team. And so, Dave put it well last week when I was talking to him. He said, what better way to grow the tree of the Mammoth Lakes Foundation than to have someone who's already connected to its roots. Well, I look forward to working with the community. I look forward to working with the other foundations in our community to make sure that we're working together, not competing against each other. We have a tight-knit, small community that it's always more beneficial if we're all rowing in the same direction. And I look forward to reacquainting with the people I already know and meeting a lot of the people that I don't, and bringing them into the fold here with Dave's foundation, the vision that Dave's had, and doing good things for our community. And that's important to me. It's my home, and it's the place I've always wanted to live, and I've come back, and I'm looking forward to helping in the next era of the Mammoth Lakes Foundation, the next 25 years, and continuing on the great things that Dave McCoy's already started.
All right, thanks, Rob, and congratulations to Dion Agee. You can see more on Dion Agee. I have a story on our website, sierrawave.net. Well, Bennett Kessler filed this story. The smoke and fire that devastated the Bishop Vagabond Inn has cleared. What remains is a burned-out shell, which a fire investigator believes is a total loss. It was last Thursday morning when ferocious flames leaped out of the back of the Vagabond Inn. Unconfirmed reports said some guests jumped from the top floor to escape the sudden fire. Units from Bishop, Big Pine, Independence, and Mammoth Lakes and other agencies responded. Firefighters had trouble getting the flames out in the crawl space. Now, Bishop Police Public Information Officer Katie Kaufman said that she had walked the fire scene with a CAL FIRE investigator from Hesperia. Kaufman said the investigator believes criminal activity was not involved in the fire. Kaufman said 43 rooms were lost, plus 5 utility rooms. She said the Vagabond Inn is reviewing the structural damage. Katie Kaufman also said the investigator believes the inn is a total loss with an estimated monetary loss in the millions. The City of Bishop building inspector will also review the building for possible red tagging and removal. Bishop Public Works dealt with another issue. All of the water used to put out the fire flooded the grounds of the nearby mobile home park. Kaufman said there was no actual damage to any of the mobile homes. Public Works used a pump to clear the water out. Sierra Wave Media has been unable to reach the Vagabond for comment. It is known that as many as 60 guests were evacuated from the Vagabond Inn when the fire started. 22 of them, mostly from other countries, went to the shelter at Charles Brown Auditorium at the Tri-County Fairgrounds, where they were helped with replacement of their passports. Well, we got some information on the upcoming Tri-County Fair. It's Labor Day weekend. Now, the date for accepting fair exhibit entries, that has been extended. Now, the exhibit office will be open tomorrow, Tuesday, from noon until 6 p.m. to accept entries. So there is still time to get your entries in for baked and preserved foods, photography, fine arts, quilts, clothing, floriculture, handcrafts, fruits, vegetables, and so much more, according to that press release from the Tri-County Fair. Also, we'll remind you that exhibitor guidebooks are available online at the website tricountyfair.com, or you can go to the Fairgrounds office and pick up an exhibitor guidebook. Also, if you have any questions about the Tri-County Fair, call the Fair office at 760-873-3588. Also, the entry deadline for the ATV Rodeo during the Tri-County Fair, that has been extended to accommodate demand, and that is now this Friday, August 22nd at 5 p.m. Tri-County Fair CEO Sally Simons said, quote, "While we have already received several entries, we know there is a lot of interest still out there. We have been asked by potential participants to extend the deadline, and the fair is happy to do so to encourage as much participation as possible." Now, the ATV Rodeo, this is going to be a new main arena event, and this is scheduled for Friday, August 29th during the Tri-County Fair, and it will be featuring riders from local areas competing in a number of timed events and the main Quadiator event. If you need some more information or, again, have any questions, call 760-873-3588, tricountyfair.com, or go by the fair office. Now, it should also be noted that there is a practice scheduled that is open to all ATV rodeo participants. That's set for this Sunday, August 24th. That's going to be from 10 a.m. until noon at the Mike Booth Memorial Arena. Fair CEO Simons also said the deadline for the IMA Idol contest has been extended for the same reasons, more participation. And Sally Simons asking participants to get your entry in for this fun new event that is free to the public, does offer cash prizes, and raises money for charities. We'll be back with more news.